Reserve Rights. Reserve Rights is undervalued. Reserve Rights is a very, very strong project that has a huge amount of holders, lots of activity, and this was one that had a huge amount of excitement about it back in 2021. I want to take a look at where things are at right now and what could happen this year. Now, before I get into any of it, if you are new to this channel, this spreadsheet shows the first 26 coins that I did videos about. In each of the videos, I showed myself buying up all of these coins. These were all coins that I thought were going to do very, very well, make a lot of money, which is obviously why I bought them up. These are what they were worth when I recorded and released the videos. These are the highest these coins hit in that bull cycle, and these are what your profits would have been if you'd have popped $100 into them. If you'd have done that for every single one in the last bull cycle, a $2,600 investment in total would have netted you a profit of over 123 grand. Now, the thing is we're in a bull cycle right now. So if you are sitting on cryptos you're not confident in, you got to get that sorted. And if you're not sure where to start, have a read through copymycrypto.com. This is the website that I run where I share all the coins that I own with my members. Whenever I find any crypto that I think is going to do really, really well and make a lot of money, like many of these, I jump onto my site, I tell my members the crypto that I'm going to be buying, why I'm going to be buying it, and the price I'm going to be buying it at. Whenever I sell, I do the same thing, so all my members get in and out of cryptos at the same price as me, so they make the same profit. And if you go onto my site, you'll see some of the profits my members have made. You'll see some of the past successes that we have had, whether it was a quick flip meme coin that the members got in and out of in a couple of weeks and did a 300x, whether it is Phantom, which in the last bull cycle was one of the biggest gainers, gaining nearly 700x and making some of my members millionaires. All of the things you read and watch on the site are public record. They're on the history of this channel, so you can verify them all. And if you like what you see and you want to find out the cryptos that are going to be the winners in this bull cycle, all you have to do that is join up on the site. Now, Reserve Rights. So, did very well in the last bull cycle. You know, at points it was like 0.2%. It went over 10 cents. It went as high as about just shy of 12 cents. Reserve Rights has 130, well, just shy of 114,000 holders, gained another 1,000 in the past sort of 30 days. Some wallet addresses obviously have a lot. Reserve Rights is an ERC20 that serves two main purposes. So there's the over-collateralization of reserve stablecoins, which are R tokens, through staking and governing them through proposing and voting on changes to their configuration. The token was launched in 2019 following a successful IEO on Huobi. By the way, it's on every major exchange. Every major exchange. The founders are Nevin Freeman and Matt Elder. Freeman is a seasoned entrepreneur. Matt Elder, on the other hand, is an experienced engineer who's worked at Google and Quixie. Since its launch, the amount of contributors to the Reserve ecosystem has grown considerably, including community engineers and legal and compliance staff, all unified under the shared ambition to position Reserve as an open, massively scalable stablecoin platform to push economic prosperity. And as I said, their net growth has been very, very good. We'll jump on it. Don't want the white paper. So, the way this works is you can package crypto markets, sectors, and strategies into one-click indexes. These are transparent and decentralized on the blockchain. The annualized protocol revenue is around 12.8 million. The assets in reserve, so as in total value locked, is over 479 million. They have spent 2.3 million on auditing. I don't rate that as a thing to do because you don't need to spend that much money on auditing. There are better ways of doing it. There are plenty of companies around that can just do it at much, much cheaper cost. But, you know, to each his own. So, yeah, so they've been doing, so they do a lot of talks on YouTube, or release a lot of videos on YouTube and X, talking about the Reserve's endgame plan, whether it's gold, Bitcoin, or asset-backed currency, why Bitcoin's fixed supply makes it unsuitable as money, gold's supply flexibility advantage, and the promise of asset-backed currencies. Also in Monetarium 2, they were talking about how much of a success it was and a meaningful step forward in bringing together communities focused on fixing the dollar with those focused on building backups to the dollar, should they ever be needed. And let's be honest, they'll be needed. There are also constant burns as well. So there was a 2.73 million burn of RSR. Once again, and they are burning very, very regularly, which again is a good sign. Yeah, the monetarium is actually really interesting. It's worth a watch, guys. It talks about the dollar in great depth, and actually, if you're not familiar with why the dollar is declining, it's actually a very useful video. It's very useful content for you to absorb. But yeah, it's and effectively through Reserve, you can basically buy baskets of coins in one place. So if you go onto the Reserve app, you can have a little look and see how it all works. So these are DTFs. So these are decentralized token folios. So it's basically ETFs. So if you were interested in having a look, you can see a variety of DTFs. So you've got Bloomberg's Galaxy Crypto Index. And then you can have a look a little more in depth into it. So the price change is, the price is $3.54. And you can see the weight of the basket. So it's based ETH, Coinbase is wrapped Bitcoin. You've got Solana, Cardano, Sui, Stellar. And you can see the sort of breakdown of it and how it is weighted. And then you can have a look and see how it's changing month on month. So it's up 36% across the month. That's Bloomberg's. So this is like a nice way to basically get your basket sorted without having to basically buy up from 58 different places. And you can also see the highest performing indexes. So memes and SocialFi seems to be the thing that's doing the best at the moment. So Clanker Index seems to be the highest performing, up 22%. But then, and again, you can have a look through the market caps of each index, and you can get involved. There's also ways of earning yield as well. So you can earn yield across using Reserve's opportunities, whether it's through Aerodrome, through Uniswap, through Beefy. There are multiple ways of you earning, but of course, do understand your risks. There are always risks to any liquidity supplying that you may end up doing. So really do need to understand that. You can also get an idea of the DFT Explorer and what is happening on a regular basis as well. Transactions are pretty damn regular. So overall, to me, looks really undervalued, actually. I think they're building something that is got legitimately a very good shot of being a very, very long-term project that is going to be here to stay. I think this has a very, very real shot of getting back to, maybe not to its previous highs. I think it can get halfway there. 6 cents seems a really fair target. That put a market cap of $3 billion. Given its current usage, given the interest in actually fixing a broken system, which is the dollar right now, the fiat system is broke. So having an understanding of that, if you do, I think you'll realize the value of something like RSR, where you've got over collateralization of stable coins, where the stable coins themselves become more secure. There is a brilliant process in place here. For me, like I said, really undervalued. I think 6 cents is a really fair target. It would not surprise me whatsoever to see this break its previous high. A very strong project, and I think they're going to take very positive steps forward as they have already been showing that they're doing. But I am interested to hear what people think on this. Is anyone expecting this to get to 20 cents, to 50 cents? Is anyone thinking it's going to just have a crap year? What do you think? Let me know in the comments. And guys, we're in a bull cycle. If you're sitting on coins you're not confident in or not happy with, have a look at copymycrypto.com. It's the site I run where I share all the coins that I own with my members. Whenever I find a crypto that I think is going to make me a ton of cash, I jump onto my site, I tell my members the crypto that I'm going to be buying, why I'm buying it, and the price I'm going to be doing it at. All my members get in and out coins the same price as me, so they make the same profit. Go onto the site, you'll see some of the profits my members made. Phantom made some of my members millionaires. It went up nearly 700 times in the last bull cycle. On the site, you can see some of the testimonials from my members about the service they get at Copy My Crypto. And look, If after reading through the site, verifying it all, you want to find out the cryptos that are going to be the winners in this bull cycle, all you have to do to find out, guys, is join up. And if you do, I'll see you there. Otherwise, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Let me know about any cryptos worth reviewing in the comments. Take it easy. Bye-bye.